Hello, I'm Dr. Chuck Carr Brown. I am the Secretary at Louisiana DEQ, the Louisiana Department of Environmental Quality. You're watching our first broadcast, and hopefully it definitely won't be the last broadcast. When I took over as Secretary in January of 2016, one of the strategic goals that I had in mind was actually looking at ways to increase the use of social media when it comes to interaction with the general public and the department. So again, you're looking at the first broadcast on our YouTube channel. What I want to do with this broadcast is just kind of introduce you to some of the path forward that we've determined we would take, such as our vision, and actually our vision is to be deemed as the responsible steward of the environment that exceeds expectations. I don't want us to basically just follow the rules and regs that we have written, but I want us to go above and beyond as responsible stewards. As far as our mission goes, our mission is to protect human health and the environment. Normally you'd have also while sustaining economic opportunity, but I firmly believe that if you protect human health and the environment, that economic opportunities will always follow. Some of our core values I want to definitely make sure that you know is that we're going to make technically sound decisions rooted in science. We're going to conduct ourselves honestly and ethically. We're going to take pride in our work, and we're going to be accountable for our work. And finally, we're going to also sustain our commitment to diversity. Some of the strategic goals that I do have is, I have a philosophy, I call it EAT, E-E-A-T. That's environmental education, access to the decision maker, which will be me, and then trust in the final decisions that were made. We've been going around talking to various stakeholder groups, including industry, and we're telling them to be proactive, to actually go back, look at your processes, look at your operations, determine what you can do better, because we know that any investment that you make now will pay off for you tenfold in the future. One of the goals from our Office of Environmental Services is we're asking everybody to go back and re-examine their financial assurance mechanisms. We want to make sure that the state of Louisiana is not left on the hook to close another facility. Go back and look at them. Make sure they're adequate for the operation that you're undertaking, whether it be closure of a landfill, whether it be 30 years post-closure. We want you to take a proactive look at your mechanism. One of the goals out of the Office of Environmental Compliance is we're going to bridge the gap between our surveillance and our inspection individuals. We want to make sure that our personnel, when they go out and they create a field report, that report is acted upon in a timely manner. So as we go through this administration and we look to be one of the premier environmental organizations that we have in this country, I asked myself a question: who determines compliance? I had some individuals tell me that they were in compliance, and I kind of pondered that. Well, I actually asked the executive staff, and everybody kind of looked at each other, and I said, well, we determine who's in compliance. Now, if you're not unable or unwilling to comply with the rules and regs, then we're going to do everything we can to help you comply. So we wanted to make this first broadcast just something that gives you an overview about where the department is, where we're going. We're looking for a very productive tenure here, and we look forward to continuing to give you information in this format.